What's up, guys? Will Galvez here. Gonna get Dale on in just a second. Some huge news. Man, it's really sad. We're gonna get into it in just a sec. I'm gonna get Dale in here. So 1 minute, just bear with me.
Gang, gang.
Hey, so Dale and I are coming off of about 94 holes of golf today. So a
Way
little
too much golf.
tired. The sun definitely got the best of us. My neck is completely sunburned. Dale, as you could see, got a nice crisp red going on, but it's going to blend in well. Dale, how are we doing?
I'm on the edge of my seat here. I am watching the Lakers Nuggets game as well as the Padres Dodgers on my computer. I need the under to hit in this Lakers game bad, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Well, I'm glad I'm out of the wilderness. Last time we talked, you were talking about a bad beat that the Miami Heat did for you when they played the Bucks, but we won't get into that. So the reason we're getting on, we're going to be on tomorrow as usual. Going to have our funny edits and movies and cartoon references, all that stuff. But Dale, so I don't know what's going on. A lot of rumors swirling around. I've seen stuff on Twitter. There's people that are refuting it now, but as of right now at 8:17 Pacific time, it looks like the Big Ten is really leaning towards canceling the football season.
Yeah.
Fall sports, and it's a sad day. You're a huge Big Ten fan. Ohio State's your ride or dies. I mean, how are you feeling right now?
Uneasy, emotionally disturbed. I don't know, dude. It's crazy. I can't believe that they're just going to axe the season.
Yeah,
I,
so Pete Thamel out of Yahoo Sports, Pat Forty out of SI, bunch of these beat writers and reporters are basically saying it's all but signed and sealed. They're saying, oh, it's not over yet. There could be a postponement. It's not technically canceled.
right.
Look, as of right now, there's no fucking way that college football is played in the spring. I don't want to hear it. It's not played in the spring unless
No, it's
it's
not
some
being
sort
played
of
this way.
exhibition league, such as the XFL, and it's not a knock on them. But we are not watching the college football playoff in April. We're not
No,
doing that. We're watching the national championship for basketball or baseball or whatever. But
right.
the fact that this is happening. So you had the MAC conference close on what, Saturday afternoon, shortly after I was done riding that deer in the wilderness and catching a wild boar with a fucking bow and arrow. Look, the MAC cancels, and the biggest thing was because they're not doing out of conference games, they can't make any money. So now you have the
Yeah.
Big Ten, and I think I have to give it to you. Ohio State is the class and flagship of that conference. And the fact that let me give you some stats really fast. There was two teams out of the entire Big Ten conference that said, fuck you, we want to play. Nebraska and Iowa. You would have thought Ohio State. So who is it? Gene Smith? Is that your AD? I
Yeah,
mean,
Jason.
I figured at some point he would have said, no, I want to play. This is a big deal.
Dude, so I'm seeing reports, and like I saw that Ryan Day and all the bunch of the players and stuff are posting about like they want to play and they want the opportunity to play. And I don't know if you saw Saban's rant today
Yeah.
on letting his kids play, but like it goes back to the choice thing, right? Like people can opt out of playing, obviously, but why not give these kids an option? Why
Yeah.
not let these kids be like, hey, like I want to play, I want to show up, I want to do this. They're just taking the options out of everyone's hands. And it's just like, fuck that, dude. I'm not happy about that.
But are we surprised though? When has
No,
college athletes ever had that leverage? If it was like a union, then they have it. That's why I think you look at the professional sports leagues that are like, look, yo, we can't start until such and such, whatever, all these check boxes are hit. College athletes are kind of left out, they're left out to dry.
yeah, I
And
mean they get, I mean, dude, they get fucked at constantly. They get fucked constantly. What's up, Julia?
look at all these people
Jared,
chiming in. Jared,
right,
Tyler,
Jared, I'm
Jules,
so burnt.
Rachel, Brandon, Monica.
Well,
What's up,
Tyler.
guys? Some of you just
Um,
joined us. Me and Dale hopped on. Please ignore our sunburns. We spent about 87 hours in the sun today playing some golf. When the Big Ten allegedly is canceling their football season and fall sports. Look, Dale, you mentioned it before. Football is the money generator.
yeah.
You want all the cash? That's all. That's what it goes through. Maybe basketball sometimes. And the fact that this is being taken away, it's very somber. I don't know what to feel. And you said
Like,
it before. Is this a domino effect? I mean, you look at the Pac-12. A lot of the schools are on the West Coast, obviously. A lot in California, and Governor Newsom has said he doesn't plan on opening anything anytime soon. I think this is really gonna.
dude, I think that things are about to start going one of two ways, especially with like unemployment and different financial situations changing now that people aren't going to be making $1,000 a week sitting at home. I mean, I saw in California, there's like a huge assembly of people, barbershops, salons, businesses like that, who literally said that on August, I think it's 14th, that they're all opening back up and they don't care. They're like, we're willing to take the fines. Like they need to support their families. And a lot of that is going to go towards college football and athletes in general and sports in general. Like people rely on that to live, to survive. How are they just going to axe people's lives completely? I don't know. It's just so hard.
I'm right there with you. You make an excellent point because think of these smaller college towns. Think of Lincoln, Nebraska. That entire fucking city shuts down. I mean, I would say from Thursday until like early Sunday morning, it is like a giant party, and there is just people coming in at all times. They're selling out that stadium, close to 100,000. You look at these other schools across these smaller states, they rely on this. If College Game Day goes, if the tourists go, if it's a big marquee game in the rain, more people go. And the fact that this is being taken away, it really sucks, man. It's going to play into the NFL. Because
I'm on the edge of my seat. I don't want to interrupt you, dude.
Players get drafted.
I'm on the edge of my seat right now at this Denver Lakers game. The under is the under is flirting hard, and I have Denver +5. So there's 5 minutes left. It's 104, 101. I think the over-under is 222.5 is what I got the line at. Dude.
I'm really looking forward to tomorrow morning when this doesn't hit for you and we just have another episode where you're very well.
That's not going to hit. My bookie is going to love my Venmo payment tomorrow. Like, this was a rough week for me. A lot of lessons.
Well, it's even rougher, man. Your football conference is going to be done before we know it. I really think this is it. I'll say this. Tomorrow, do not be surprised if it's a Black Tuesday where there is just headline after headline. You remember like in March when the quarantine happened and like Gobert tested positive? Oh, the Masters pushed back. March Madness canceled. Spring training. I really feel that we're going to see those weird graphics on SportsCenter, and there's going to be some weird segment where it says college football it's not going to happen this season. And we've been trying to like send out positive energy, positive vibes. It's just not the case, man. I'm nervous.
Dude, I just legitimately, can you imagine people in the state of Alabama when they hear Alabama football is going to be canceled? Riots are going to happen.
SEC.
Dude, riots are going to happen. People are going to freak out, and it's going to get out of control.
And not to politicize anything, but yes, it's going to completely divide and create more scarring. It's going to say, oh, this side of the line says, oh, we should have just done it, versus this side where it's like player safety. Look, those of you out there, they don't have the money for testing. That's what it comes down to. They don't have it. That's why they're not the pros. That's why this is not going to happen.
But like at the same time, like sports unifies people. Sports could unify the country. Why not push to try to make this season happen? I don't know. I don't get canceling the season right now. If you don't feel comfortable playing, don't play. That's fine. But they're just taking the choices out of thousands of kids, thousands of coaches, millions of fans. Like they're just taking the choice away. And that's what sucks more than anything, in my opinion.
Yeah, they really are. And I think it's maybe look at these players that have like congenital heart diseases and symptoms. they have other underlying conditions that we don't know about. You know, it's a safe bet. It's just sad.
No,
And
it is.
it's going to create more tension, and it just puts even more pressure on the NFL. I mean, at this point, do you see the NFL happening?
Yeah, absolutely. NFL's
I
happening.
so.
Hosmer's 0-2, runners on first and second with 2 outs. I need a base hit.
So Dale, for some of you who don't know, has money on the Denver Nuggets Lakers game and the Padres Dodgers game, which I'm currently watching.
They're simultaneously on my screens, and I'm just flipping right back and forth while we do this.
All right, Dale, let's get back to the games. Just want to get your thoughts. It's just be ready. I really feel that it's going to be an avalanche of headlines tomorrow where the NCAA is just going to axe fall sports.
Cassie, I'm sorry to do it to you, but I bet the Padres tonight.
Thank you, Dale. Thank you. I have to continuously hear this all the time. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. Tell your friends. Tell them to go follow What's on the Menu. Tell them to go subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Also, go subscribe on Spotify and Apple. You can see us every day throughout the week. We have funny videos. Go ahead and enjoy it. Dale, go ice yourself because you're going to need it. I'm not sure how bad your sunburn is, but my neck is fucking killing me. So I'm going to go ice that. I will see you in the morning.
Sounds good. See you all. See you guys.